Fresh from a 3-year comprehensive refit at Monaco Marine and with all new interiors, Synthesis 66 is an exquisite new addition to our global charter fleet. I was particularly excited to hear about this project when I learned that she's a part of the Feadship Heritage Fleet. So I spoke to charter manager Zelda Swindle to find out more.
We're on Synthesis 66, a 42-metre Feadship, totally renovated and new to the charter market 2023. Okay, so when you walk on board on the aft deck, you've got a lovely lounge area decorated in some lovely turquoise colours with like matching cushions, 2 really nice lazy chairs, lovely area just to sit when you first arrive, have a welcome drink for morning coffees before breakfast, or even if you just want to hang out while the rest of the charter party are in the water or using the swim platform, water toys. That area will lead you into the main saloon, nice double doors as you walk in. As you come into the main saloon, you've got a nice games table, nice chess set on board, a lovely area if you want to play a game of cards, or again, just a bit more of an intimate area if you want a bit of time away from the main group, or just, you know, sit and play Monopoly or a jigsaw if you want some time out from the sun. Just forward from that, you've got this lovely U-shaped seating area with some lounge chairs, nice oval table, very social area. The whole group could be able to sit here, have some pre-dinner drinks, chats, coffees. You can sit and watch the TV from here. You've got the TV rise and fall, so it's either there or it's not, depending on what you want to be doing. It's a very spacious boat. Lots of people comment that it's no cramp, there's a lot of space around the chairs, around the seating area, so you kind of feel really comfortable in this space. This seating area leads forward to the dining area that's separated by this glass partition that was part of the refit and helps bring the new kind of blues and turquoise colours to where we are. The formal dining area can seat up to 12. Again, very spacious, nice lounge chairs, very comfortable if you did actually want to have a formal meal inside as a change from being out in the heat. So if you actually move forward from the dining area, you actually get to a bar. Like, it's a very separate bar area. It's got 5 very comfortable bar stools. It's a really nice area if you want to just sit, have coffees, have a chat, again for some pre-drinks, or even just sit and do your emails. It's kind of away from the main group of where everybody is, but you're still part of the action because it's still the through thoroughfare, through to the master cabin, upstairs to the pantry and through to the top deck. So you're kind of like in the action but not, so you can shut it off or have it open. So it's a really nice to have that third area really for charter guests, and just kind of helps the group spread out a bit over the boat.
There's something extremely welcoming about the atmosphere when you step on board this yacht, and I think that's down to 2 things. The first is that she is just beautiful. As a yacht built in 1982, she retains the classic profile of a heritage Feadship, and her designers retained many of her original elements, including her warm woodwork. But then interior designer Daniela Boutsen and her team have also injected a modern twist with stunning mosaics, bright artwork and fine finishings, making her feel like a real home away from home.
And moving forward from the bar, you come through the master study. This is a really nice study area. It's got a sofa bed, so if guests have got a child and they want to be near their mum and dad, then that can be used, or just use it as a study. It's got doors either side, so it could be shut off as part of the master cabin as a private study area, or the master cabin can be shut and that could be a study that another guest could use if they wanted to spend an afternoon working or just doing some kind of emails or something like that. Or even if you wanted to put a child to sleep for a few hours in the afternoon, you could just shut that area. So it's quite a nice place really. That leads you forward to the master cabin, which has a really nice seating area. It's got a large king-size bed. It's got a vanity area that will lead you through to a nice dressing area. It's got kind of full-length wardrobes, and of course through to the master ensuite with double sinks and a beautiful large shower. So to get down to the cabins, you take the staircase down from the main saloon, which is just kind of opposite the card table. That brings you down to a nice lobby, and all the 4 lower cabins are off this lobby. Forward you have the VIP, which is actually the same size as the master. Some people prefer it down and use it as a master, some people prefer the master up. But equivalent sizes, which makes it nice if you've got 2 families and both sets of parents can have a really nice size cabin. So it's a full width VIP, sofa area, large king size bed, lovely ensuite shower room. All the bathrooms have been renovated, so they all look very nice and new, and all lovely new marbles and mosaics. Going down the corridor, you have a large double cabin with an ensuite. And then at the end, you've got 2 twin cabins. Both of these cabins are convertible and can make double beds, which makes the boat, you know, it's quite versatile. So you've either got 5 double cabins or 3 double cabins, 2 twin, or 4 double, 1 twin. So it lends itself to different groups depending on the makeup of the charter party. So the staircase will bring you up through the pantry onto our very popular bridge deck. The bridge deck has again been totally renovated. As you arrive, there's a very oversized bar. There's a lot of space behind it, so it lends itself as kind of an extended area for the crew. Next to the bar, just forward of the bar, you have 2 tables. Both tables can seat 6, or there's a central piece that will be put in and makes a large formal dining for up to 12. So again, it's 2 different areas, whether you've got small groups, large groups, people want to eat together or separate. So it's got 2 lounge areas. You can spend a lot of time up there. It's got lovely shades over the jacuzzi, over the areas. So it's great for sunbathing and shade. It's very cool, it's very popular, it's got a real wow factor that everybody who sees it is just like, oh, you just really want to spend time there. Very comfortable, lovely blue and white colouring. I think most people who charter this boat would spend most of their time on the bridge deck. It's just a really fantastic area. There's so much space up there that I think you'd be up there from dawn till, you know, noon till night.
But they say that beauty is only skin deep. The real beauty of Synthesis 66 comes from her crew. Stepping on board, you're greeted by a warm, happy smile and a friendly bunch who know the cruising region well.
Most people will probably eat on board, especially when they realise how good the chef is. I've worked with the chef before, so I know him and his reputation. But I think some people do like to get off and just see a little bit about where they are. It is, as much as it is about the boat, it is quite nice to see different areas. So there are some popular areas where people like to go ashore in either Porto or Capri or the Amalfi Coast. So, and the crew, you know, they all know this area very well. They're all very, you know, which restaurants to recommend, where to send you. So I think it's nice to get off and have like a lunch or a dinner at least a couple of times just for the variation and try some local delicacies of where you are. Okay, I think this yacht is really suited to 2 or 3 generations of families, just for the versatile accommodation, the amount of space on board. She's very spacious. The different areas, so people who don't always want to be together all the time, there's places to go and hang out, have coffee somewhere. So I just think it's the amount of space that people will really like about this boat. And all the different areas. It's just really comfortable. There's a lot to do on board. It's just, yeah, she's a really great option for charter.
So if you're looking to charter a yacht with a beautiful history, a fresh, modern makeover, a garage full of water toys, and a friendly, expert crew, then Synthesis 66 has to be the yacht for you.
And not just shows she's the best boat on the charter market. Well, I think she is. Well, probably not. They might upset some other owners.